of the stream. I'm just gonna, since nobody's here just yet, I'm gonna set up the chat to make sure everything is gonna run smoothly. Before anybody shows, yep, nobody's here yet. Sweet, okay. Let's get... Alright, I'm making sure that the live is gonna go well, and make sure that I can see it on my account to make sure it's really there. And there it goes. Yay! Okay, I got it set up. Sweet. Then you gotta turn that down. Alright, nice. I got it set up. Okay, just gonna let that load. New managed moderators can support your channel even more ways. Sweet. Hey, Taco. Welcome to the stream. I'm gonna be drawing a dragon, and y'all are gonna be giving me ideas onto what to put on the dragon or what type of dragon it's gonna be, which is gonna be super fun. So I'm gonna start off with, scoot him over here, stay there, don't move. All right, so I'm gonna start off, okay, so let's first pick the gender of the dragon. So I'm gonna set up a poll. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, what? That's not how you spell what. Okay, I can't spell, that's funny. And y'all are gonna vote on what gender of the dragon it'll be. I'm gonna do male, female. It's kind of hard to type with one hand. All right, so we're gonna get that set up, and there's gonna be like polls set up through the entire stream to vote on what type of dragon it's gonna be. Now I can only start drawing until I know what gender of the dragon is, because I make the genders, like the genders of my dragons, like their snouts different, because the girl dragons have a more round snout, and then the male dragons have a more of a rounded snout. I'm the only one here. You can still vote. You can still vote. Your vote still matters no matter what. Like, don't worry about it. So that over there so nothing gets knocked over. And you get. So far it's female, so we're gonna go with female. Sweet. All right. So, right. Now, do I have any female dragons that are? Yeah, they're mostly rounded, so I'm gonna stick with the rounded out snout. So, gonna round it out. I also hate this paper, but it's the only paper I had that was like big enough to do the whole drawing on it for. So, and now what we're gonna do is you guys are gonna give suggestions in the chat on what type of dragon it's gonna be. Like, it could literally be based off anything, so you can just throw out ideas, and then whatever 2 ideas are most talked about in the chat, we will set it up on the poll and we'll vote. Oh wait, male and female are head. Oh no, I'm here to. No, I'm here to. Don't lie. All right, sweet. Now we can vote on the genders of the dragons. The gender of the dragons. So whatever gender it lands on will be how the snout is gonna be. Because I create my dragons differently from each other. If it's a male, it's slanted. If it's a female, the nose is more round. So let's see which one's winning. Male and female are head to head right now, so we're just gonna wait a little bit longer for that. That's why I hate the paper. It leaves a mark. It leaves a mark. So this is the only paper I had. So okay, interesting. Male or female? Male or female? Well, we're just gonna have to wait for one more person to vote. Male. Okay, we'll do a male dragon, I guess, since they're just head to head right now. All right, so male dragon. So slanted nose, and I do not have a ruler on me at the moment, so I'm just gonna have to eyeball how straight this is gonna be for his nose, and then we'll create the forehead right here, and then I round it out at the top, and then this will probably get erased eventually. 2-headed dragon, 1 male, 1 female. Interesting. Let's make it fit. All right, yeah, now it's male. All right, sweet. Okay, now we're gonna round out the head. Now, depending on what type of dragon I'm making, the head will probably either be gone, like the forehead will be gone, or it'll be like, what I mean by being gone is, I mean, it'll probably be covered in hair or horns or something. So, depending on what type of dragon this is gonna be, we don't know yet. It's gonna be a surprise. It's gonna be a surprise. Whatever. Alright, so we got the base of it started, and I still need to figure out the ear. Let's see. Anybody have any ideas they would like to throw in? That would be cool. And I kind of want to add, I don't really necessarily have an idea for this dragon. I just know it's a male. So we could probably put something right here. Like sometimes what I do like that. Round it out a little bit to make it look like it's actually like kind of wrapped around his face. Like a bandage. This can be necessary. It can be a bandage. I remember I added a bunch of these to my dragons when I first started out. So we could add a couple of bandages wrapping on top of each other. He could be a warrior of some sorts. He could maybe a purple dragon. Interesting. I haven't made a purple dragon in a while. Let's see. Yeah, I haven't made one in a while. I have literally almost every dragon of the rainbow except purple. So I think purple will be the best idea for him. Excuse my horrible handwriting. Just for me, and then he's a warrior. Hold on. It's fine, I can remember he's a warrior. Alright, and then we're gonna add some of these. It's gonna be pointy because he might come from a specific breed, like a warrior breed. He's been raised like it, so his horns are gonna be more pointy for obviously war. So we're gonna do it like this. I'm gonna add 2 because there's no such thing as too many horns, is there? No, there is not. All right, sweet. Yippee! Purple, cool, absolutely. Ooh, I like that. Sweet. All right, now, and I'm gonna add a nose, but I don't know how to, like, do I want to make it one following his nose? Do I want to make it round? Do I want to just make it tiny little? Interesting. I have an idea. Okay, so we're gonna do it like this, a straight line down, and then we're gonna follow it to the bandage, like this. And then soon it's going to kind of connect to his eye. And if you've been here on my channel, you kind of know how I draw noses like this. Like, if you know Mushy, his nose kind of follows to his eye and, like, it's kind of there. Oh, hi! Welcome to the chat. I'm glad you're here. Let's see. Rando? Hi, Rando. And so, yeah, I normally follow it. And if there's a bandage here, I might cut it off at the bandage and not follow it to the eye. But I might do it with this one. And then I'm going to do it like this, so it's more prominent, so you can technically know it's a nose. And then like this. Perfect. All right, and then now we got to add the mouth. So, okay, should his mouth be like jaggedy like this, kind of like that, or kind of round like that? All right, I'll put that in the poll, so we'll end that. So we'll put, okay. Let's see. Oops, I cannot spell today. That's interesting. Okay. Okay. And then, all right. We'll call it zigzag. We'll call it a zigzag. So it's easier. And then, or we can do round. All right. All right, you guys can vote on that now. And whatever one is obviously most picked will be how his mouth is going to be. And while you guys are voting on that, I'm going to figure out how to do his hair. So normally, if you don't know how I draw my dragons with, the majority of them with hair. And I've been doing that ever since I started my dragons, because if they didn't have hair, they kind of look bald and it kind of look weird. So, yeah. Oh, let's check out how the poll is doing. Oh, we're going with round. Okay, everybody's going with round. I like that. I like that. All right, majority vote. We can push this to the electoral college now. The people, thy people have spoken. Yes, thy people have spoken. All right, so it's gonna be round. All right, so we're gonna go a little bit round like this, and it might go over the bandage. I might consider not putting it over the bandage. It might be like a little prop that we can remove and stuff like that. So we'll not do that, but we'll follow it through so it kind of matches up with the other side. So follow it through, and here, and then we'll do a big one right here, and then we'll do a little bounce up to kind of give him a little smirk like this, and then give them a little round thing. I don't know, I see people add these to their dragons. It kind of like gives it more like a smiley kind of look. Alright, so he's looking cute so far. I might move the mouth up a little bit, maybe? Yeah, I'll do that. Okay, so how's the poll? Yeah, we're still doing round. Okay, sweet, sweet, sweet. Probably gonna shake the camera a little bit. Sorry about that. So we're gonna erase some of this. I'm gonna do this a little bit better because I know I can do better than this. And it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting trying to erase all this. It's not gonna fully go away, sadly, but very cute, Foggy. Thank you. All right, get rid of that. So, okay, yeah, that's the right side of the pencil. I like to use the flatter side of the pencil when I'm drawing because then I get more of like, hi, Galaxy Star, or Sakura. All right, so we're gonna follow that again, but this time we're gonna go a little bit higher to give us some more to work with. So we're gonna do a little round thing again, but we're gonna bounce up even higher this time. We're gonna follow it through. Follow it like you're actually drawing it, but not really. And you're gonna bounce back down, bounce back up, and then another bounce back down, and a bounce back up. All right, and then we do a little circle thingy like this, and trace over that a couple more times to make sure that I don't miss that and mistaken the previous one as the actual one. Hello, Galaxy Star. Welcome to Word Democracy of Dragons. Everyone like the streamer, get a taco shoved down your throat. Exactly. I'm feeling like I should make another dragon, but I got rid of them because they took up space. Oh, interesting. Well, if you want to, you can, but if you don't want to, that's fine too. And then, so what I also like to do is when I added bandages to the dragons, is I actually shaded it to make it look realistic. That's how I practiced my shading. So I'd shade it next to the band-aid, and then I'd use my finger to push it out to kind of give it a shaded kind of look. Let me see if I can do that to show you guys. Kind of like that. It's not the prettiest thing, but happens. But I'll do that all the way around this and all the little tiny triangles, you can call them. And then also, I wouldn't just do them on the sides either. I do them when the bandages are overlapping each other. So kind of like this. Shade just a little bit. And go lighter as I go. And then use my finger to push it. And then with the bigger bandage that is covering all of it, I'd shade like the little parts that are kind of touching the skin. And I'd shade out towards the middle. Kind of like that. It's not the prettiest looking thing, but it works. Okay. I say this every single stream. It's always worked, but I will not hesitate to shove a taco down somebody's throat if they don't like. It's also because just the community can sometimes be toxic, always saying someone stole a popularly created dragon. So yeah, it can be like that sometimes. I'm just kind of glad to be back. It's been a while since I posted a video and done a stream because I've been extremely busy lately with something called life. Alright, so we got this, and now we can finally take that pole down and put up another one at some point. So that's what happened with Skelly. Remember her? I don't know if I do. I do not know. Oh yes, I do remember Skelly. Sorry, yes, I do remember. It was a little bit ago, so I had to remember. Ooh, oh, for some reason the dragon kind of looks skeleton-like to me. It kind of does, doesn't it? She was my skull dragon. Yeah, I remember that one. Okay, so, and then also what I like to do is I take like the flatter part of the pencil and I shade a little bit like where the horns are touching the skin and do the exact same thing like I did with the bandage part and just push it up towards like the horns, like the tip of it. So it looks like it's actually there, like 3D kind of looking, if you know what I mean. Let's see. That looks so good so far. Oh, hi, Amethyst. Welcome to the chat. Happy accident. Make it a skeleton. Good idea. Yes. Hi, Amethyst. Like the Savior Bahabra says. Happy trees. I actually tried making a skeleton dragon for one of my friends at some point, but it was so bad. Welcome everybody to the chat. Just casually drawing a dragon. And I kind of want to add like the same idea here to this side of his mouth. Maybe a chain. Maybe a little chain right here because I've actually been wanting to make a paper chain for a dragon. It was actually for those of you who have been in the channel for a long time, it was actually, I had a chain for, what's his name? Splat. But I never used it on him because just, it kept losing it, and it also got ripped, and that horn looks weird, but I don't like it. I wonder how this will turn out. Same. I disappear. See ya. Bye, Galaxy or Sakura. Have a great rest of your day. So, right there. Now I'm gonna do the hair or the ear. Okay. Oh shoot, I gotta go to bye-bye. Okay, bye-bye. Have a great rest of your day, Amethyst. Alright, I'm setting up another poll. I'm just gonna put a period there so you guys know exactly what we're going on. Okay, so this is gonna be for the ear. So is it gonna be fluff? That's not how you spell fluffy. Fluffy or no fluff? That's not how you spell fluff. Alright. Okay. So, but yeah, that's for the ear. So you guys get to vote if the ear is going to be a fluffy ear or it's just going to be a regular dragon ear. And then whatever you guys vote on will be based on how I will draw it too. So, while you guys are doing that, I'm just going to fix up some parts of him real quick. And since he's a warrior, we're obviously going to have to add some scars here and there. I think it should be like a zigzag fluffy ear. That would be interesting. And then I'm gonna kind of just start designing his eye or eyebrow, because I started recently giving my dragons eyebrows because I like it like that. So, and actually before I give him the eyebrow, I need to do his hair. So how are we gonna do his hair? He's a warrior, so he's gonna have some kind of like messy hair because he's been like practicing and stuff all day and whatnot. Okay guys, excuse me for 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Your excuse, thank you. Alright, so yeah, messy hair. It's gonna be kind of like curly. I don't know, because, I don't know. We can probably do something like this. So we're just gonna probably do, and the ear we'll cover in a little bit, like add like curly bit right there. And then the hair never ends up the way I want it to the first try, so it might take a couple of tries. And alright. Hey, you're not excused. Joking. I understand you were joking. That's funny. Okay, I'm not really liking that bottom part right there, so I'm gonna erase that. Get rid of this part actually. By the way, shout out to everybody who's joining the stream right now, by the way. Whoa, that's cool. I like that. Thank you. Right, just gonna carry this part out just a little bit, and then this is gonna kind of be just a little tuft of hair there, and it's gonna round itself out like that. And then we could probably do a little thing where like it kind of covers his face a little bit. Like this. And we get the little curls in there. Because he's gonna have a little bit of curly hair to him, doesn't he? Alright. Oh, that looked cool. Oh, I'm sorry. Never mind, that's even better. It's fun. Thank you. Right, and since this tuft of hair, this one's coming in, so it's gonna curve up. When I'm making curls in a dragon's hair, I always follow the hair that looks like it's the one that's like covering the other hair. I don't know if that makes sense. But if you're like adding curls like that, And you also gotta always like follow how the curl is like gonna be. Like when the hair, okay, so like right here, if it's like this, you wanna follow it and just kind of curl it like that. If you ever do that, just saying. So that's how he looks. I'm gonna erase a bit of the forehead here so we can get a better view of the hair and add details later on. Okay, sweet. And you're gonna fix a bit of the curls over here to make them look more curly. And might even add more details. Like I'm gonna try something new by adding like, maybe his hair might be brown because he's gonna be purple. So brown and purple would actually kind of look cute together. So you could have like a light brown hair and then dark brown for the shading. All right, that's his hair. And okay, let's see how the poll is doing. See what we voted on. Oh, Fluffy. Okay, we're doing Fluffy. Okay, let's see. How can I do Fluffy? And also gotta give him body because it kind of just looks weird. That one. Just give him just a little bit of body. There, so you have like something to work with. All right, and you're gonna make the bottom jaw just a teeny bit floofy. We'll do that after the ear is done. So we're gonna flip this over to this side, and then we're gonna follow the head just a little bit. Just a tiny bit, not too much of it. I like the snake body. Thank you. It's more dragon neck because I've tried to draw full body dragons, but like they've never ended up looking good. So I just draw just a neck. And sometimes the neck is actually fluffy. Sometimes it's just fluff. Or sometimes it's like that. And then sometimes I'll like shade it too. So it looks good. It's kind of like that. Let's see. It's not the best shading, but I'm just kind of giving an example of what I normally would do when I have time to like do that. Okay. And also when you're making dragons, always remember to add highlights and stuff. And shading. And it makes the dragon look more realistic. 10 out of 10 snake emo dragon. Very good. Thank you. Alright, so we're still on the Fluffy. Sweet. Gonna fix that hair a little bit. Just get a little darker. So, because sometimes I'll draw over things I'm not supposed to be drawn over because the original pencil markings were erased. So I gotta make the next ones darker so I can see where I'm going and not miss. Because that actually happened with the Sunny. When I was first started making Sunny, the original one had to get thrown out because I drew over too far. And her hair was supposed to overlap her face. But I drew the snout too far. So I had to throw that one away. So none of the original Sunny is actually good. Except I lost her eyelid and I have no idea where it is. So if you guys don't see Sunny with her eyelid in any videos, that's the reason why. Okay, so still on the Fluffy, we can totally, oh, I don't mean to spill that. Okay, see there? No, that's not move. See there, thank you. Okay, now we're gonna do Fluffy. Now how do I wanna do this? We could, I'm gonna do this in light pencil. That, and continue it from here. This, and then kind of follow like that. Does that look okay? What do you guys think? Redo it, or like erase it and redo it, or go with it? Let me know in the chat. He's got like rocket coming to the That's funny. Now I could add more details to it. Maybe make the bottom of the ear a bit lower. Good idea. Thank you. Thank you guys for your feedback. I always appreciate it. Oh, give me your pencil. Oops, that's not looking good so far. Let's see. You're welcome. Yay. Oops, I do not like that very much. I do not want that to be. Paper, don't do that. Bad paper. And since it's gonna be like that, I might redo the top too. Okay, there we go. And get rid of all that. And then we'll redo the top to look better. So I do it light pencil, okay. I kind of want to go with what his hair was doing too. Go like that, follow that. No, actually, let's not make that one go out far because that one's already going out far right here. So we want this one to come in just a little bit, just to show himself just a bit. All right, let's see. Tacos approved. Sweet. All right, what do you guys think of that? Let me know. Just fixing little tufts of hair. All right, does that look better? Hi, welcome to the chat. Alexis, welcome to the chat, Alexis. Hi, Dogcraft. Oh, Dogecraft. Sorry, I read those dogs. Sorry about that. Dogecrafts. Hello. Welcome to the chat. I'm here. All right. I actually really like this redesign a lot better. So I think I'm just gonna roll with it, and then we'll add the floof inside of the ear. And since he's gonna be a purple dragon, we're gonna have to add a lot more detail to him. So since he's purple, it kind of reminds me of space, just a little bit. We're not gonna make him too spacey. Too spacey though. Okay, how are we gonna do the inside of the ear? Are we gonna follow the hair, kind of go like this, just kind of like does that look okay? Why does everything look so much better on camera? By the way, I'm going to have to go soon. Not right now, though. Okay. I don't know why everything looks so much better on camera. Alright. And we're going to have to give him some earrings. I mean, come on. What's a dragon? Some earrings. I always kind of add like a sort of like earrings to my dragons in some way, shape, or form. Sometimes, depending on the dragon. That one's cool. I like this one. It's needs to be more rounded. Oh, I just bumped the camera with my forehead. That's funny. Alright. And shade that in just a little bit so I know what it is. Follow that in. Follow that out. Sweet. Alright, there's one. And then the eye. We have to think about the eye. Now we're going to have to do this in light pencil so I don't mess it up. You're eating a grilled cheese and you're on your laptop. Dang, now I'm hungry. Somebody posted a video. Okay, stay still. Oh, crap. Somebody texted me. Okay. Give me 2 seconds. Right there. That should be good. Alright, okay. Hello, Folly Frog. Oh, hey, Angels. Hi, welcome to the chat. Are you making a paper dragon? I'm not making a paper dragon. I'm making a paper dragon drawing, which you guys are going to help me with, and which one day he will be made. So, yes. Oh my goodness, hi. Back. Oh, welcome back. So interesting to see you, Angel Tide. Well, I'm glad you're here. Okay, so like I said, I wanted to add a little bit of floof on the jaw, but I might not end up doing that. I think I'm just going to make it straight all the way through, kind of like that. So yeah, maybe do like the same bandage thing that we kind of did over here, kind of like over here. Oh, I said that twice. Whoops. And I'm gonna obviously shade that too. All right, sweet. Hi, hello, I eat tacos. Basically, the title of the slide. Yes, I remember you, Alexis. By the way, can you just call me tacos? Okay. Yeah, we're talking. Sweet. All right, and do the same thing that we did over here. Oh, smiley face in the chat. And just shade, shade, shade. Oh, that wasn't supposed to be shaded. That's fine. No one's gonna know, except you guys. But that's fine. That's fine. You guys get to know. It's fine. And then when it's around the jaw, shade it a little bit, just like this. It's showing right there. Okay, sweet. Now the eye. You have to worry about the eye. We can take this pole down now. Oop, we can end that. All right. Let's see. Okay. Saw you were live and just decided to share some love and stop by. Okay, sweet. I'm so glad you came. Thank you. It's raining tacos. Yes, it is. Now you two should see one of I can't read that. I'm so sorry. I'm blind as a bat. Okay. Anywho, so we got the hair, we got the ear, we got the nose, and we can probably finish the back of him now since the body is now finished. And we're gonna have to give him some scars of some sort. So we're gonna do like little scratchies here and there, make him a little round, give him some depth. BRB again. All right, and probably give him a bandage. Well, he has 2 bandages, and give him a little scratchy scratch on his nose. And let's see. So he's gonna be purple, and he's got bandages. He's a warrior. He's got messy hair, well, somewhat of messy hair. And what else can we add to him to give him some more detail, more character besides just scratches? Well, he has a piercing, but we should give him at least 2. Like one maybe right here, just a little round one, and maybe a bigger one right here, like this. Perfect. Yo, Tacos is leaving to eat tacos, and then she comes back. Okay, and this one's not. Just gonna make that more round to follow the floof. Gotta follow the floof, guys. Just joking. Alright. I finally decided to pull out the hot glue gun to fix some dragons, and I managed to fix 4 of them. Highly recommended hot glue gun, LOL. Yes, hot glue guns are very helpful, especially when you're making dragon puppets. They get the job done really fast, and it also makes the dragon last longer. At least from my experience, it makes my dragon last longer. Back, by the way, I'm a girl. Alright, so now the eye, I don't know how I want to do this. He's a guy, so he can't be a really girly eye, so no eyelashes, no nothing. How old do you have to be to go to the gym? I don't know, to be honest. I have no clue. Again, probably look, I don't know. That's an interesting question. Whoa, that's good design. Gyms usually require you to be 16. Most places, though, say you need to be 18. Yeah, that's what I thought. How's crafting channel that came first? You seems like it. Wish it. Yeah, because I wish I discovered using the hot glue gun sooner, but I usually just taped my dragons together, and it was like the worst idea. So don't tape your dragons together. Use glue, okay? If it's duct tape, it'll make the dragon last a little bit long, but it's not good. So always use hot glue. Yeah, most preferably hot glue. Almost glue works fine too, but your dragons will easily rip. That's the problem. Hot glue will just keep it together longer, but it'll also be harder to tear apart a dragon if you want to throw it away or reuse the base for something else. So. Okay, so we could go what's the lighter side of this pencil right here? Oh, Tacos, do you mind setting up some rules? If you can. If you can, I will do it. If it helps you out. So his eye is going to be a little high. It's going to be a little higher. So I'm just going to follow it through the hair. It's not going to be on top of the hair. That's just what I'm following for now. And we're just going to follow it out. It's going to be kind of pointy just at the end. Alright, let's see. I don't mind, give me a sec. Okay, sweet, thank you. And he's gonna be kind of getting the bombastic side eye. The criminal offensive side eye. He's a warrior, but he's also playful and he's really funny. That's personality. Can you tell if you have autism? I honestly don't know. Alright, I'm gonna give some freckles because I always give almost all my dragons freckles, and his freckles will probably be like a dark blue since his skin is probably gonna be purple. So we want those freckles to stand out as much as possible. And have to give him an eyebrow because that would be really cute. And follow that through all the way. Color that in so I know where I'm going. Kind of gives me some cat vibes. Kind of like that. Okay, let's see. How about posting a video today and it had some lore in it. Bonnie says I should have been evil, and everyone keeps saying that that's their thoughts. Oh, rules. All right, I'll pen that. Let's see. Rules: no cursing, no toothless, no arguing, no being mean, no asking personal things. Example: age. All right, that's awesome, Taco. Thank you. I'm going to go ahead and pin that. And make sure everybody please follow the rules because I really don't like banning people or hiding people from the channel. It's kind of sad. It's also not fun for them either, or me. I'm drinking milk and let's go. Sweet. Alright, so his eye is just I'm guessing he's probably like really cheeky. He's got that cheeky look in his eye. Just gonna color that in just a little darker so we can get more of a look from him. We got the freckles, and we gotta add some freckles on the nose because come on, freckles are so cute, and they deserve to be everywhere on his face because it's just cute. I love adding freckles to my dragons because it gives them so much personality, and I love it. You're welcome, and I will. Sweet. Banning people hurts, especially if they don't deserve it for the most part. Yeah, it's kind of sad when I have to ban people from the channel or, you know, hide them from it or, you know. That's why I always try to put the rules up, but sometimes I forget and they'll be like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm like, if people don't know, I'll give them a second chance. Like no cursing or anything like that or asking for age and whatnot. I'll give them a second chance if they don't know and the rules aren't up. Because I don't want to, you know, accidentally ban anybody who didn't really deserve it. Alright, anyways, this is what he looks like. What do you guys think? Can I show you guys? You can look at him. Okay, push it over just a little bit so you can see him. There we go, that's some of the design. His ear looks a little flat, so I'm going to add a bit more floof on the back. Okay. Okay, sorry I got to go. I have to walk my pet fish and water the TV. Okay, you go do that. Bye. Bye, Doge Crabs. Have a great rest of your day. I don't know how to spell sometimes. Me neither. It's hard to spell sometimes. Okay. Bye, Doge. Awesome design. I love it. Thank you. Bye, Doge Crabs. I hope to see you again. Alright, now back to this. Sometimes. Alright, now I'm going to give him some more floof on the back of his ear to give it kind of some dimension of some sort to make it not look too empty. Let's see. I probably should water my TV too. Oh, well. Same. I haven't watered mine in years. It's probably not surviving right now. My laptop is 10%. Oh no. Better charge it. I haven't watered my TV in a while. Yeah. I haven't watched my pet goldfish either. He's just been kind of like floating at the top of the surface. I guess he's trying to learn how to breathe air. I've been teaching him how to do it. He's actually been doing he did really well the first day, but on the second day he just kind of just started floating there and I don't know why. But I'm guessing he's probably taking a really long nap. So, yeah. So I'm disappointed. I want a fish to walk so I could fly my cat. Yeah. As a person randomly scrolling through lives, can you explain to me the dragon community? I can try the best I can. So the dragon puppet community is a community of people who make puppets that are dragons. Sometimes people call us furries and therians, and yes, that can be true for some people, but not all of us are furries or therians. Some of us just like to make puppets just for the fun of it. And we create different designs of dragons that are kind of based off like weather or the ocean or emojis or something like that. And we love puppeteering, and as you know, puppeteering could be a real job. So so far it's been a pretty good community. I mean, there's been some stuff here and there about people copying others, but otherwise it's interesting. It's pretty cool. Anybody can join us. It's really fun, honestly. And that's the best, at least I can explain it. Unless any other dragon puppeteers that are in this chat would like to explain to them a little bit more in detail, which would be sweet. Probably should feed my Cheez-Its. That's wholesome. Maybe swim my couch too. Yes. Alright, so this dragon is turning up. Oh, guys, we need to give him a name. We don't have a name. Okay, my grilled cheese is flying. Oh no. Well, you better go catch it. Yeah, and dispose of the bites in my basement. Okay, better than the girls would give, that's for sure. Let them fly. Your grilled cheese just sprouted wings. I'm kind of concerned. What cheese did you use? Because I'm pretty sure you used Swift cheese instead of Swiss cheese. That was a joke. Okay. His name should be Mark. Interesting. I like that. Okay, we got one name. Anybody else have any other names? Then we can vote on it. Okay, we'll write down Mark. It's really bad handwriting. Please don't judge. Maybe Ander. Okay, interesting. Ander. All right, anybody else? Paul. Boo. Okay. Paul. Boo. Geoff. Okay. Geoff. Tim. Okay. All right, do we have any more? Good. Okay. All right. Got to go. Okay, bye, Taco. It was amazing having you here. Have a great rest of your day or week or whenever you come back. Bye, Taco. The good thing is the best names no more. My grilled cheese got hit by an airplane. Oh no. You still gonna eat that? I'm hungry. Gonna give some curly curls here and there. Following the way of the floof. Just the way of the floof. Sorry about that. The way of the floof. Alright, see ya. I'm not gonna be able to hear the stream, but I will look in the chat for a bit. Okay. Oh, I got ate by a bird. Oh no! Happens sometimes for the first time flying your grilled cheese. Yes. Yes, it does. I'm pretty sure it's happened to quite a few people when flying a grilled cheese. They should really come with manuals. Like, they really should. How to fly your grilled cheese. Okay. So we got Mark, Ander. I really, really, really like Ander. That's actually a really cute name. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna pick my two favorites and then we're gonna vote. Okay? Is everybody okay with that? We can add more options. Sweet. Okay. 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 Choose one. All right. Gonna pick. Huh. Oh, the burp threw on my grilled cheese. Oh no. Thankfully, the only thing I have messed up is forgetting to leash the tables and water the TV. I can hear for a little longer. Okay, cool. All right, so I'm gonna pick 4 names. I'm gonna pick Ander, Geoff, Boo, and Mark. So I really like Ander. That one's really cute. It's really unique too. Let's get Ander. Boo. I really like Boo. And Geoff. Oh, gotta capitalize that because that's a name. Never mind. Ander. The bird got eaten by a dragon? What? That's crazy. Oh my goodness, guys. We're feeding our dragons grilled cheese now? I didn't know that. Alright, and then Ander, Boojoff, and Tim. I really like Tim. It kind of reminds me of Boss Baby a little bit. Okay, right. You guys go ahead and vote on some names, and then whatever is the most voted name, that will be his permanent name, and it will be like that for the rest of eternity. That's gorgeous. Queens. Alright, so we're voting. Alright, we got, oh wow, 3 for Ander. This is the best. Alright, sweet. And then he's gonna be purple. So maybe if you guys would like, we can, next stream maybe could be coloring and like inking and stuff. I wanted to not eat today. Anywho, I think that's just about everything. I don't know if I can add really much of anything else. I could probably add a couple more scratches. Maybe a stitch right here, just like a little stitch from when he was fighting or whatever. You know, this one kind of looks similar to another dragon that I drew that has yet to be shown and probably never will be for certain reasons. Oh my gosh, Money is winning. Sweet. Alright, there's a stitch right there, and we could probably add like a tiny little like scratch right under his eye. If that looks like a scratch at all. Another dragon got hit by a nuke? Oh my goodness. Guys, we have to be protecting our dragons and our grilled cheese sandwiches. We gotta build a grilled cheese bunker. We need to start building grilled cheese bunkers all over the world. Gotta protect the grilled cheeses. Okay, guys? Okay, I'm back. Alright, sorry. I had to mute for a minute. Alright. That's him. Probably trick his eyeball just a little bit out. Just a little bit more. There. Oh, it died. Oh no. Guys, we have to have a funeral now. Guys, it's like the 5th funeral. Because we had some for Taco when she ate some of Burris's cookies. That never ends well. Foggy, did you know you're famous? I did not know I was famous. I believe I only have 2,000 subscribers. And that's not the most famous, but I did not know I was. That's very interesting. We had a funeral for my plushie on stream. Oh well, oh my goodness. I wish I attended. I'm so sorry I missed it. I'm usually really good at attending funerals. Oh, I bumped the camera. Sorry about that. Alright. It's good. We're good. Everything's good. Alright, so far it is going to be Ander. Okay. Bye, tacos. Have a great rest of your day and week. It's fun. It was chaos. Wait a minute. Are these units? Yes. Those they're quite messy. They're covered in pencil stuff. Pencil stuff. And I would absolutely love to show you guys. So if you go and watch my newest video, I have a video where I duetted Angel Tide Dragons. We did a duet. Well, I duetted her video. You guys can go and watch that if you like to. And it shows the new background. And I'm actually really proud of it. So you guys can go see that if you would like. But anyways, this is, I'm done with the dragon drawing. And thank you guys so much for helping me come up with this design. And maybe he'll become an actual like dragon puppet one day when I get like the inking done and the coloring and stuff like that. So I'm going to end the stream here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you for all your amazing ideas. And thank you. Thank you for liking my background. I worked really hard on it. It took like an hour and a half. So, but anyways, bye guys. Hope to see you guys in the next stream or maybe the next video or whatever. And I promise I'll try to get those Minecraft videos coming out again as fast as I can. Okay? Alright. Bye. Have a great rest of your guys' week.